Oh, hi there. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. And holy shit, I didn't think there would be such a massive nuke drop on Hasan, showing everything that's been happening from a small while ago. But yeah, we knew most of this already, but there is a lot more kind of added content here. Just dear God, I didn't expect it to be this long. Holy shit. And it really makes you think on how Twitch is still letting Hasan and his friends still be on a platform where they're breaking the TOS all the time, as well as some sketchy shit at the same time. If you didn't know, but I'm guessing you did while watching this, Ethan Klein has dropped a huge content nuke on Hasan and Twitch, etc., and it made me question on why are they platforming nasty, horrible people? And this isn't just stuff like it's pulling pranks on people or any shit like this. Now, I won't be going over all the stuff in the video. I think you should go check it out and like experience this for yourself. But this is a very interesting video that Ethan has put out. Do I think Hasan is one of the worst human beings on the planet? Yes, I do. I think that he tries to put up this like tough guy persona, like he knows absolutely everything, when I think he's quite stupid down to the like bare bones of everything. He generally won't watch anything about himself because he has this narrative in his mind that he is this like godly person that can do no wrong and is always right, but really can't take criticism whatsoever. But what I find interesting is that he says that he will debate people or that he wants to talk to people, but yet won't watch the context behind things of him. He just literally goes in blind and thinks that he's going to win everything, which is a really fucking stupid thing to do. The whole thing about watching stuff about yourself, if someone makes a video on you, is to get a better understanding, because if you're going to talk to them, then they're going to pull up points, and if you don't know what points they're pulling up, how can you honestly answer properly without making yourself look like a total dick? In short, Hasan likes to run. He likes to stick his head in the sand and think that people will come to his defense, which some people have, don't get me wrong, some people have come to his defense, but it's mainly his friends or people who think like Hasan. I think that if you're going to say, hey, debate me bro, then you definitely need to know the full context of everything rather than doing it blind, because you can literally have people run circles around you, and that's not what you want to do if you want to come out on top. It's like going into a test, not studying for it, and then when you come out and find that you failed it, then you go back in and argue that you should have got some banging score, and the people who gave you the failing grade, that they should be fired and never let into education whatsoever. I generally see Hasan as a huge coward, and from the reactions that I've seen over the past few years, then I know that if he watches anything or hears some hard truths which he doesn't like, he'll just go and cry about it. He'll then call those people out without doing the proper research on them. Out of everyone I've seen on YouTube, Hasan is one of the biggest babies. It just makes me laugh because he's one of the type of people who screams at people, but he barely watches the content, and if he does, he just really says one word. He is the biggest loser.
After the shock of October 7th, I noticed a huge increase of anti-Semitic comments from Hasan's stream and Discord, including from his head mod. I was disturbed that Hasan was seemingly okay with this.
Can you do you care that your chat is calling me racist? Do you make any attempt to modify?
I have not looked at my chat.
Moderate that at all?
I have not looked at my chat at all, but you have
I just opened it, but don't you have moderators? Do you care at all about what your audience says about me?
There's 32,000 people in here right now.
I'm just trying to tell you guys how it feels. And I'm fucking shocked that you don't care that people in your chat are saying, who the fuck is this child, cold, arrogant,
Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do.
How can you be surprised when your Discord is literally full of fucking...
Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do if you're making that argument. You know that, right? Like,
Hasan's chat had been calling me a Zionist, baby-killing genocider. Maybe it is unreasonable that I'm asking him to moderate his chat for a friend. He doesn't even know where I'm coming from because it's not something he would ever ask for.
And all these other content creators actually, you know, whipping their communities when their chat is going fucking absolutely bananas over random dumb shit and bringing my name up for no fucking reason. That you were just allowing that shit to run rampant in your chat. And I thought that was fucked up. Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do. Especially as someone who thought we were fucking friends. I think that's a reasonable expectation for someone who you consider to be a friend.
I remember the whole thing of Hasan crying that one of his friends had to ask them to moderate their chat because he didn't like it, and it's so funny when this happens. But hearing that he didn't even look at his chat when Ethan asked him really makes you think that Hasan is so fucking fragile. He will complain about it to others, but when you won't do the same thing for one of your friends, it shows you that you're just pathetic. But we're just at the tip of the iceberg.
Funny thing about me, I don't like terrorism, and I don't like terrorists. If they're Jews, Christians, Muslims, they're all bad. What is terrorism? It's intentionally targeting civilian population for political goals. I don't like it. None of it. And over time, I started to learn that my co-host, he really likes terrorists.
They do musicals. They're very musical people.
Are you being serious?
Dog, what do you look? You think I made this?
This isn't music. I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shit. This isn't a music video, Hasan.
Taking over these ships, they started targeting the ships.
People on this helicopter right now?
Yes.
They're streaming this?
Yeah. They're flexing.
What? And they're coming in hot with guns.
Yeah, but you have to understand, this is a deterrence. We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him that.
Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization.
Do we like them or no?
I don't have an issue with them, let's just say. But they are a terrorist organization. Like they're designated. They are designated by the American state as a terrorist organization.
I do not like them then.
Well,
he is regarded as a pretty brilliant person in terms of like everything that he's done.
I've seen so many clips about Hasan's boner for terrorists, and it's not normal whatsoever. There must be some deep-rooted problems, but holy shit, laughing at this sort of stuff is so weird. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But the whole thinking that there are some musical people is really fucked up. Like, how can anyone support terrorism? And how can Twitch platform this type of behavior?
Then I saw clips like this where Hasan is explaining how he's hiding his power level to funnel in normies into radicalization.
I think that in the short term, in order to combat against that, you have to advocate for a much lighter form of propaganda. You want America, in the way that I feel about it, and if you want America to get out of the way for places with more revolutionary potential to do what they would normally do, I think that, you know, one thing you have to do is advocate for a lighter form while simultaneously still doing agitated propaganda that goes beyond, social democratic ideas.
I just wanted to put emphasis on the exact point of the so-called radicalization funnel, where, for example, Hasan and JT catch them while they're young, as they say, and then they start looking into this new idea, etc., and then move forwards through the funnel, get more and more informed, get more and more radicalized. You do your part in the funnel for the cause, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're doing, in my modest opinion, a great thing for the cause.
Now listen to Hasan during our very first conversation lie to me about how he's a social democrat to hide his power level.
We should move towards a Sweden-style economy or a Norway-style economy, which would be a social democracy. You have to advocate for a much lighter form of propaganda with robust social safety nets.
Called radicalization funnel, catch them while they're young, as they say.
And protections for workers, like higher unionization rates.
A lighter form while simultaneously still doing agitated propaganda that goes beyond social democratic ideas.
Hell, he's proclaimed it loudly that he is a self-described propagandist.
I'm a propagandist.
Well, no.
For the record.
I'm not calling
I'm
you
a
that.
propagandist.
I'm just saying. I'm going to play you.
I'm saying I am.
Okay, well then I want to
I'm saying I am.
I just
before
want to
you
put
even play it.
A propagandist is much more than someone with a bias. It's someone who knowingly lies to further their political agenda.
And then I had a terrifying vision. Had I been duped? Was Hasan presenting a Trojan horse to my community, where he was just a left-leaning Democrat like myself, and as he said in the previous video, was funneling them into radicalization and turning them against me?
Liberals are some of the easiest to manipulate people on the fucking planet, dude.
I learned how much he hates liberals.
Dude, I hate liberals, dude. I hate them. I hate them so viciously.
Did he secretly despise me this whole time?
I'm sorry, dude. I hate liberals so much.
Did this man sit next to me for 2 years and pretend to be my friend?
Dude, liberals are a burden on this planet, dude. Liberals are the most, like, scummy, vile, fucking idiots. Liberals are incredibly stupid. I hate these petulant liberals, dumb fucking liberals.
What else is someone this sociopathic capable of?
I have to admit, I didn't know what this term was about hiding your power level, so I was like, why are we talking about Dragon Ball Z? But another holy shit moment, just trying to get people into your way of thinking by playing this down. It makes me feel that someone like this is going around and platforms aren't even checking him. The fact that he's trying to get his audience into this radical way of thinking, but from my point of view, Hasan is living in $1 million mansion, lapping things up while saying that he wants to radicalize people. It's fucking weird. I do think that Hasan saw an opportunity to get to Ethan and his audience to think like him and join him in any way. There is so much that comes up in this, and I'm kind of thinking that when Hasan calls people racist for pointing out what was on the flag, then I think that he wants to actually make people go after the people who are pointing out what there is. It's like you want to make people turn on them and go, shit, you pointed it out, so you're the bad person here. I would imagine also that Hasan either can't read or doesn't want to accept it at all. If you call people that point things out that they are wrong, even though that they aren't, you'll get your audience to go after them and try and gaslight them, saying, no, you are wrong for believing in this.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical?
Sure.
These were the people that the Saudis were killing, by the way, just so you know. These fucking musically gifted individuals.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, I need the money, guys.
I'm gonna grab my food.
I'm so confused. What is
اسأل أصحاب الفخامة والمعالي واسألوا عن الحشود العسكري يوم سيطرنا على الخوبة بآلي ما نبالي بالهمر والمتبعية
That's right, my friend. Hasan just played straight up terrorist propaganda without even being there to analyze it. Surely this must be against terms of service. Twitch does not allow content that depicts, glorifies, encourages, or supports terrorism or violent extremist actors. For example, displaying or linking terrorist or extremist propaganda even for the purpose of denouncing such content. Denouncing? Okay, but what's the rule for endorsing it? Is that okay? The answer is yes, as Hasan was never punished for this blatant violation of Twitch community guidelines. Got it. So denouncing terrorism is bad. Don't do that. Endorsing terrorism is good. Okay, got it, Twitch.
What is going on? Can you explain this? This is a 3-minute video of... What do you mean a music video? When you said music video, I'm expecting like, bad example, Chris Brown dancing, you know?
No. They do like,
what is
they do musicals. They're very musical people.
Are you being serious?
Dog, what do you, look, you think I made this?
This isn't music. I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shit. This isn't a music video, Hasan.
No, it is. They do musicals about like their fucking, like their actions all the time.
I have no idea what Hasan was smoking, but this isn't a music video. This is completely fucked up. And also the fact that you walked away and leave your friend just kind of watching it. If it were me in that situation, I would have turned it off or turned it over to something completely different. It doesn't matter if the stream was about politics or anything like that. This is completely wrong. His friend was right. It's not a music video. This is something that plays on TV that appeals to some people, but this shouldn't be on Twitch. I don't think it should be on any platform at all. And since Twitch platforms this, then they endorse it and everything that it supports. Notice that Hasan, when questioned, stutters a lot when he knows he's in the wrong, but he doesn't want to look weak or backtrack so his audience will go after him.
Well, they go, listen. You want to fucking bring a ship through here? We're going to take it. So that's exactly what the Houthis start doing. They start fucking sending in helicopters onto fucking ships. Bro, they fucking, look at this. They got the Palestinian flag that they painted under the helicopter with the Yemen flag. They fucking overtake. They start overtaking the ships. And they're like, guess what, dog? No more trade to Israel. If you are sending ships into Israel, if you are owned by an Israeli subsidiary, if you're owned by an Israeli corporation, we're going to take over your ship. You cannot fucking use this trade route anymore. Guess what, bitch? It's our fucking territorial boundary, and we're going to enforce this until you stop doing genocide in Gaza.
So let's review his claims. His first claim is that the boat is headed for Israel. It's not. It's going from Turkey to India. The next claim is that it's owned by an Israeli company. It's not. It's being chartered by a Japanese company, and the boat's owners are registered in the Isle of Man. I'd like to remind everybody that the crew that's kidnapped in this video has been missing for over a year now with zero updates on their health, whereabouts, or anything.
If you're telling someone the wrong information and they're stating it as facts, then you make sure that you get your shit right. This is why I don't like Hasan at all. He wants to do is spread the wrong information and then call people out for correcting him. Like, how can you say that this is a big political streamer, but yet you're getting your information wrong? It baffles me that after all the people that have corrected him and given him the correct information, Hasan says they're all wrong. This is the guy who Twitch is pushing to the top tier, their golden boy.
So these guys did all of this, right? They did all of this.
Is that their helicopter?
Yeah.
That looks like a legit helicopter.
It is a legit helicopter.
This is wild.
So they take it over, they take it over, they take it over, and they tell the people in the ship, it's usually like mostly Filipino people, Filipino crews, and they're like, all right, well, we got no problems with you, but you're coming with us, we're taking over the ship.
What an incredible way to characterize having a gun in your face. Hasan is asking us not to believe our own eyes as we watch terrorists hostilely kidnap the crew.
We got no problems with you, but you're coming with us, we're taking over the ship.
And once again, the crew is still MIA for over a year, prisoners to a terrorist organization. But don't worry, guys, Hasan says they have no problem with them.
They're like, all right, well, we got no problems with you, but you're coming with us.
I'm sure that the hostages have been freed, but it doesn't get rid of the fact that the boat was taken over, the crew was held against their will, and went through something that no one should have gone through. The fact that you have someone who gets things wrong, you think you wouldn't downplay this at all, and it's not a game of COD.
This hairless young man is the fantasy of every tween and Twix and all the boys and girls on TikTok. He's cute, he's got a mustache, he's a freedom fighter, beautiful eyes. They call him Houthi Chalamet because he's a Houthi.
Bro, are we about to have a Houthi rebel on stream? Yes, brother. What do you mean? Excuse me. Of course I'm about to have a... I'm a journalist, okay? This is journalism. It's so weird. It's so weird. Motherfuckers want journalism, and when I'm trying to do journalism, they go, why are you doing that? Bro, you are going to get banned? I think it would be ridiculous to do that.
Now, we know about the Houthi pirate and how much Hasan was gobbling him down like it was the best thing in the world. If you have to say he was like or is like Luffy, then that's such a weird question. Being all starstruck that someone is doing horrible things that you can seem cool, but how can Twitch platform this? I don't think I've seen someone get so excited over interviewing someone like someone would get excited over meeting a celebrity. And you can tell that Hasan just loses all self-control. Hasan was basically cosplaying as a journalist. He wasn't asking the correct questions, stating that he would be like Luffy or that they had KFC, to me is just really fucking stupid things. But the whole thing of trying to rewrite history like it didn't happen, and then Hasan shouting at people for the mistakes he made, is fucking wild. Just fucking own up to it. Don't try and lie your way out of this. It's so fucked up.
We had to make last-minute changes to this part to prevent it from being age-restricted on YouTube. I cut out the footage from Hamas, and I will attempt to narrate it for you as best I can. In this scene, an older woman is walking hand in hand with a girl who looks about 12. And as they're getting in the back of the van, one of the terrorists gives them a wave goodbye and says goodbye to them in English.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
And the two of them smiling wave back.
That's crazy, dog. Dude. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. That actually, okay, that's too much. That's too much. That's more than I expect. Bro, every time they're releasing hostages, the next wave, they're gonna be like, actually, I'm good. Like, I'm staying.
These hostages are being released at gunpoint by the people who likely murdered their family in front of them before kidnapping them. Hasan peddling this narrative that they're sad to leave their captors is beyond disgusting.
The next wave, they're going to be like, actually, I'm good.
It's plainly obvious these are traumatized victims who are scared for their life and doing what the terrorists are telling them to do in order to avoid any conflict on the way out. Oh, look at the sweet masked terrorist with his AK-47. He's so nice. Did you guys see how he waves goodbye?
Dude, okay, I'm going to be honest. This is some crazy PR. They look traumatized as fuck. Wait, what? Bro, they look like they're chilling.
This girl who had her foot blasted off on October 7th and then operated on without anesthesia or painkillers is so sorry to say goodbye to her captors. She's going to miss their hospitality. Like being raped and being watched showering and changing.
The next wave, they're gonna be like, actually, I'm good. Like, I'm staying.
It's so obvious the terrorists are telling them what to do. Ethan, how can you say that? They look so happy. Keep waving. These morons forgot to cut out this part. Yes, that's a terrorist giving them an order to keep waving. And she does. See how fast she reacts? Totally not a fearful victim of terroristic kidnapping. Anyone peddling this nonsense should be embarrassed and ashamed. How pathetic can you get?
The next wave, they're gonna be like, actually, I'm good. Bro, they look like they're chilling.
I can't even fathom how someone can actually think this is okay. To think that they were just chilling, that they would want to stay with them, being injured to the point of being operated on without having anything to help with the pain. And for this cockwomble to actually say that's crazy and not turn it off or say that it's bad is just absolutely batshit insane to me. If this is what he's watching and supporting, then why isn't he on a watch list? Why would you think that the hostages would be like, oh nah, I'm good. I'm going to stay with my captives rather than actually going home and being with their family. Does Hasan think that it's some sort of like summer resort? This is so fucked up that you would actually say that. No matter how you look at this, it's disgusting and vile. How is it also PR though? Imagine being told to keep waving by someone who could kill you and you have to do what they say. But now Hasan thinks they're just vibing, thinking they're going to have so much fun together that they're going to go back and watch One Piece and just chill, and then later on be like, man, I'm going to like head out now. Thanks for having me. Thanks for those cookies and those drinks there. Fuck Hasan and his way of thinking, and fuck all his friends. After seeing all of this, I think I'm going to end it here because hearing the next part was absolutely horrible on what Hasan said about women and how he reacted to the actual evidence and what people have said. How could you react like someone has just made up a lie about you? It baffles me that you would do this. Even if he was there watching what was happening, he would just go, oh man, that's crazy, while eating something, and he wouldn't do anything. The fact that the victims have come forward and said things and all Hasan is doing is shrugging it off and playing it like it never happened, it's fucking disgusting. The fact that Twitch allows this and doesn't do anything about it really baffles me. It's like their TOS goes out the window when it comes to Hasan and his friends. Any other website would have banned them due to what they were saying, and showing the fact that Twitch is allowing Hasan and his friends to do this is absolutely fucking insane. I'm curious to know why Dan Clancy is like this. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? The next video is about Hasan and his really shit response, but I'm gonna leave it there. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below in the comments and let's have a discussion. And while you're down there, why not hit the like button and subscribe? I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so let's go. I will catch you in the next video.